It was the kind of town where people knew each other by name. Rosewood was a quiet, self-sufficient black community, small but thriving. Families owned their homes, ran their businesses, and built lives on hard work and hope. There were churches, schools, and a sense of safety in a time when many black communities across the South lived in fear. But everything changed in an instant. On New Year's Day, a white woman in the nearby town of Sumner falsely accused a black man of assault. Fueled by long-standing racism and hatred, mobs of white men stormed into Rosewood, demanding vengeance. What followed was a week of terror. Armed groups burned homes, churches, and businesses to the ground. Innocent men, women, and children were hunted. Some were killed. Others fled into the nearby swamps, hiding for days without food, water, or shelter. Families were torn apart. Rosewood, a symbol of black independence and prosperity, was left in ashes. By the time it was over, Rosewood was wiped off the map. Survivors were forced to start over, scattered across Florida and beyond, carrying trauma and loss that would last for generations. For decades, the story of Rosewood was silenced. Survivors were afraid to speak out. History tried to forget. But memory is a powerful thing. In the 1980s, survivors and their descendants broke their silence. They demanded recognition, justice, and a voice for those who had been erased. In 1994, the state of Florida finally acknowledged the massacre, passing legislation to compensate survivors and their families. It was one of the first times in U.S. history that a state paid reparations for racial violence. Today, Rosewood stands as a painful but important reminder of racial injustice and the enduring strength of those who survive it.